All right, let's just do a little review of the battle plan published last night for the overnight and trading today. So last night at 6:08, right here, right where it opened there. This was the battle plan. That if we took the low, came to this strong level, there's our long. If it got above this strong, there's our long. If we take this out, we're coming here, and if we take this out, we're going down. This was also another possible setup that we would be looking for. The green arrow means that's what I would like to happen most likely. That's my preferred scenario. So, if you were here at all today, this morning I posted this trade here. That's the trade we mapped out, and that was long, and I made a nice 10 pointer off of that. So, what about the other scenarios? Well, this scenario didn't work out. Wait for the laddering, didn't happen. So, we took this out and came here for this, and then we took this out and went down to the next strong range here that we bounced around all day. And it said here, bulls want to hold. Are we going to go to 5602? And once again, these are levels I publish on Sunday night for my traders for the week. These are the levels I think are most important, and along with some notes. And boy, we almost made it exactly to 5602, just a couple ticks away from actually closing there. So I will continue to build out these battle plans each night of where I think the more macro needs to be. I did make one trader error today and it cost me, and I was unable to recover from it. I just wasn't given the trade that I wanted. So we had a news event here. I can't go short there. Triple tapped anyway, so I cannot pretend I would have been in this move. And then when we came down to here, I prediction traded this trade. I went long. So let me show you that because I actually went long. It was like a perfect entry, except for my holding. So what happened is exactly this. Actually, I entered just a little bit higher, entered about right there. So it touched, it came to the top. I was like, cool, let's go, go, go. Let's get over it. I was planning on adding, and it came back to here. And I was like, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, and vomit, exit. Didn't recover after that. So it made me miss the short because I prediction traded this long instead of waiting for the ladder, instead of waiting for the darn ladder. This ladder, wait, make it prove that it's going to do that. And that cost me today. And then I did have a little trade here. And once we lost this level, had a short to go short for this, but it didn't come back. Just didn't quite set up for me. My eyeballs were on 5602 as a place to go long, but I needed more time in the day. I needed more time in the day. In fact, my mapping here was this. If you joined me on the afternoon YouTube live, this is what we were waiting for. It's exactly what was on the chart, right? Sure was. I promise you 100%. And unfortunately, this kind of happened a little too late. It made it to here. Then I needed to see this reaction, and then I would have went long rather strongly, to be honest, because we're at the bottom of the range. But this trade didn't quite map out. Not enough time in the day. I wanted to, if I if I'd have had a really nice day today that I should have had, I would have went long here anyway and held it over the weekend, but I just can't risk the gap down after having a bad trade this morning and honestly not being able to recover, but not chasing back and forth, waiting for my entries. This just kind of wore me out. This is when we were on YouTube, got off YouTube, came down, and almost gave me my entry. So I will continue to build out these battle plans, just something I'm going to post in the group each evening because it also helps with my own thinking about everything. Now, the truth is, as we're trading, we're going to trade the levels as they develop, but I'm going to keep in mind these much larger directives that I will lay out. Okay. So if you remember, I hope you enjoy it, and I know you do. But I wanted to review today. I'd love to say I was monster short here for this, and I added to my short here, and that was the proper play. I still wouldn't have been short here because of the news event, but I should have been short here. But you know why I wasn't? Because I was managing a freaking long I shouldn't have been in. That was a mistake. That was a trader error. He, me, and I will have a talk this weekend. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you later.